So I'd like to change a little bit topic. So the thing I wanted to ask you is related to war, and I was wondering if you think there is any link between conflicts and the emergence of new ideas. So do you think extreme competition can lead to more innovation? I mean, we've seen plenty of innovation during the Second World War, even during the Cold War.
So I think the short answer is yes. I think the thing that is interesting to think about in the 21st century is, what does competition mean? I surely to goodness, and this is the whole reason that, it sounds like an oxymoron, but the reason the Department of Defense exists is to create peace and stability. So we don't want to see a war. We don't want to go create a war for purposes of creating, innovation. But, independent of whether there's a war, there's always competition. And I don't care if it occasionally is some military competition bumping up against each other, or, unfortunately when we see regional conflicts pop up because of natural instabilities there. But there's always some degree of global competition. And I think one of the things that really has changed the innovation landscape, and this is something that we think a lot about within DARPA, is competition largely is even driven in the general economy. And in commercial competition. And you could think of that as a form of warfare. Look at the disruption that's happened over the last decade or two. We had all of these household name global industrial corporations that have tumbled. And that's a form of economic warfare, if you like. So I was just reading an article this morning over my breakfast over the predictions for 2021, and as the pandemic shakes itself out, that's not an intentional warfare. That's a naturally occurring disruption. But nevertheless, a pandemic is a form of disruption, and one of the terms used in the startup world is creative destruction. In any kind of disruption, it creates misfortune, it creates discomfort. But it opens the door for new opportunities that emerge. Both, and I think there are two things that drive that. One, there's the old saying, necessity is the mother of invention. And it goes back a little bit to what I mentioned with DARPA's model about being mission-centered. If you've got a really clear, tangible problem, that motivates people, that gets them focused. It's not technology or investment looking for a problem. It's right there in front of you. So I think that's one reason that conflict does accelerate innovation, that demand signal, that focus. The other is that it removes a lot of the barriers. Within government, we love to, complain about all of the bureaucracy and process and procedure. When you're faced with a serious conflict or any kind of disaster, all of a sudden, a lot of those various processes and checks and such become a lot less important. And if people can go try something and realize, it wasn't the end of the world when we tried this thing a different way, then after the conflict is over, people say, well, why were we doing it that way before? Why can't we just keep doing it the way that worked effectively during this conflict? So I think it's both that demand signal, but then also reducing barriers that competition and any kind of disruption does lead to innovation.
Thank you for listening to this conversation with Dr. Timothy Grayson. And I also like to thank DARPA's communication team for making this possible. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment below, like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and support this channel on Patreon. This podcast will be also available on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, and you can find the links in the description below. Thanks for watching.